Alright, now it's time we continue with more of Xenoblade 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Last time we went through, I believe, we arrived at Torna and the Kingdom of Torna itself, but now we're about to gear ourselves up for the battles ahead.
Pretty good.
And I want to make sure everything is all prepared and whatnot.
It's ready.
So, yeah. Not only do I have to set up camp most of the time, but I also got to set up a lot of food.
Just taste it. Just taste it.
Talismans, I need a lot of work. Same for replica artifacts.
Hunger is the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
Alright.
There.
With that taken care of, let's rest up and then get them leveled up. And honestly, I should have actually done this when I was at camp sooner. Because let's face it, if you want to gear yourself up for the rest of the game, this is the only way how. And plus, there are only 3 party members. Team Laura, Team Adam, and Team Hugo. And now that they're all leveled up and ready to go, we're ready to tackle what's ahead. Because our and unlocking some affinities in the process. And believe me, it's going to be useful. Still can't level up the others to level 2 further, so we're going to have to make do what we have.
There's more to this blade than cutting down fools.
Still have a long way to go. Let's also see if we can try to upgrade our crew. Yeah, this'll help. That's gonna help Mithra considerably. Now let's be on our way. Besides, don't we have something to do? We need to head to Torna and head for Let Bridge. Hopefully so we can be able to reach there. And now that I'm leveled up, hopefully I can be able to survive what's ahead. Which I would have actually done it sooner. What's this? Look, there's a bridge. I guess that's Let Bridge? They'd certainly be set by monsters. And they look rather tough to boot. You think? They don't look like much to me. Well, our analysis doesn't change the facts. The bridge is blocked. We've got to clear it. Don't let your guard down, everyone. We honestly shouldn't. Sadly, we attracted the locals. And it means one thing. If we don't survive this, we're going to be screwed. Yeah, that saved them. That's more like it. And Jin's in trouble. Alright, Laura. Yeah, we're actually managing for a change. Ain't that nice? And that blowdown. I hate it when it does that. And smash. Good. That should make it easier. And we're actually did better for once. They didn't break much of a sweat. Phew, we managed it just about. Alright, they were a little tougher than I expected. I didn't think that you were underestimating them. At any rate, the restoration of the bridge can begin now. That's right. Thanks for your hard work, everyone. Laura, when we get back to camp, what would you say to a little more training? Sure, but we only just finished fighting. That's exactly why I asked. If we don't temper Mithra's skills a tad, I'm somewhat apprehensive of the battles to come. Hey, wait a second. Just what is that supposed to mean? I've noticed you getting a little, well, careless, to be frank. You need to be more mindful that we'll never be Malus. Careless? Mindful? Gee, thanks for the personal attack. Slow down there. What's gotten into you? Nothing's gotten into me. It doesn't matter how much we train, I'm not gonna magically become more mindful. The end. Let's go home. Why is she so angry? More like, why is she upset? I don't like it.
A happy conclusion.
At least we got that taken care of. Brit restoration complete. Not to mention, we've unlocked some affinities. But let's take care of this for now. I mean, seriously, what is the problem? Come on. Yeah, that should tackle you. Now for the Blade Combo third stage. That should deal with him.
Your sword fighting is so boorish, Mithra. You remind me of a rabid Gogol, the way you swing that sword.
That made my work a little easier, at least.
You're gonna say that to me?
But at least you actually see me give it my all. Break, topple, launch, smash. All this is actually going to help me out considerably. And I'm going to need it if I am to progress with the rest of the game. For sure.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I'd just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam. Your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Haze's ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather they,
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Hi.
Malus? And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Torna Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all blades and titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
As if the situation can't get any more messy enough. It's good to see you again, everyone. Hugo, have you finished surveying this battleground? We have, and we came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm not surprised. The Korean resistance fought so desperately they really took it out of us. The battleground was a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives must Malus wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It is truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on. They repaired that bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered where Malus will strike next? Indeed. We've had our suspicions and now they've been confirmed. His target is Torna, the capital no less. Can we trust the veracity of the source? I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quaestor then? In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It is. Once we're over that bridge, we'll have to cross the Danube Desert. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We can have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later, we'll end up facing Malus. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you. Mikhail. What should we do? Thinking about it now, there is no guarantee that his staying here would assure safety. He may in fact be safer in our company, is that not so? Shall we let him come with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine, we're all going to the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Guess there's not much choice. None whatsoever. Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh yes? I've been thinking, after the sparring match with Laura yesterday, wouldn't it also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura has access to both Jin and Haz's weapons when fighting. I'm sure to open up her options for battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So we're agreed. Mithra, I'd like to try using your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. That's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. We're gonna knock this out of the park. That's more like it. Bridget, Aegaeon, you may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we will surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. I would never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you. I am blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people. We'll be right with you. Onwards, then, to the capital. And onwards, then, we should. The party formation has changed now. All teams level 4 specials are now available, and I mean every single one of them. Meaning that everyone can now have level 4 specials if they want. But now it's time for us to venture on forth into the desert and see what lies ahead. Yep, our team still has a long way to go, but I'm going to make sure I grind as much as I can when I have the time. Sadly, I don't have that much of it. And that to me is a problem. Because let's face it, when you have to work every day trying to get videos out, you never have time to get a break. You hardly do, and that is a big issue.
We made it. Good stuff.
We made it to Lead Bridge, and the bridge is thankfully repaired. We find a Hollyhock slate piece. And a test run against some Telarics. Oh, really? You don't say. Wow, driver combo already? Now we gotta take care of the level 25. Dang it, he completely avoided it. Alright, topple, launch. Now at least we got a joint combo finish out of it, so that's a plus. And now we're reaching through Olnard's Trail. Let's just keep on moving and see where the journey will lead us. Oh, here we go. A Slife Jaguar. How is this going to help us? Yeah, but its health is high and it's a few levels higher, meaning we're going to be in for a fight. Yeah, that's driver combo complete for you. Yeah, that's actually impressive. Fine, nuclear blasted ace. Prepare for a massive amount of wrecking! Wow, that didn't take us that long, or is this a scripted fight?
Is it over?
Finish a job, my prince. I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minnow, Questor Amalthus' blade.
Amalthus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indo. And Malos' driver.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. And now Adam's got a new ally by his side. Now each of us has 2 blades to work with. Contributing to a blade combo will cause element orbs to start orbiting the enemy. You can then destroy them and inflict other special effects by using a chain attack. Press the plus button when your party gauge has all 3 bars full to launch an attack sequence where teams take turns hitting the foe and an element orb with specials. When an orb is hit 3 times, it will be broken. A special of the opposite of an element, the orb of the enemy, will count for 2 hits. This last part is key. Here you have a free element orb and a party gauge refill. And all you gotta do is press square plus to trigger a chain attack and watch the sparks fly. Let's do that. Now here comes the elements of this. We have light, water, and fire. Fire first. Light and wind. Okie dokie. Dark. Bridget, we're leaving things to you. Elemental Burst. Destroying an orb has a lot of nice effects. It extends the chain attack, raises the damage bonus, fills up the full burst gauge, and recharges used characters. Normally in a chain attack, each team will act once and that's it. But if you destroy an element orb, it extends by an extra round. If you succeed in the button challenge, the specials you use will get a leveled up and they'll be recharged. Be ready for it. Like so. Alright, wind, add ice. When you launch a chain attack, the party gauge will be replaced by the full burst gauge. With each element orb you destroyed, the full burst gauge will fill up, but if you fill it completely, a full burst will trigger will deal massive damage. Additionally, if you defeat an enemy during a chain attack, overkill will begin, dealing more damage next to extra experience, WP, and SP. So keep this in mind. Light, bring forth the darkness. Wind, bring on the earth. Let's kick it up to level 3. Jin. Now we're at 500%.
Magnificent.
We're gonna need more firepower. Adam.
Take it away, Prince.
Great, I messed up. That's not nice. Alright, Aegaeon, finish the job. That's what chain attack works. And it's irate. Oh, now this gets interesting. Because now with dark elements, now we can mix things up and add different combinations. Topple Volt 2. And that did it. Yeah, that adds more experience, and more experience means you can level up even further.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he?
Enough! Not a word to anyone!
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him, or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells, made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus, you can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
This just got a little more interesting. And now that we have chain attacks, we can now be able to do a whole bunch of cool stuff. Really does. But we still have a long way to go to activate this. And I want to make sure I do it for everyone involved. The Arch Chain. And Arts Relay.
I will make full use of this skill.
Make sure you make full use of it too. And this is Minoth, a dark base blade. And we gotta build bonds with him as well.
I feel my power surging. You can rely on me.
Well, that makes it a little more interesting. I gotta build up making meat.
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
Nice. Not bad. Alright, let's also see if we can... No, we can't. But I can take the opportunity to level him up.
This'll work better now.
And having him level up is pretty important.
This'll work
Yeah,
better
he's a
now.
dark base blade.
This'll work better now. I'll make you even prouder. This'll work better now. I'll make you even prouder. I'll make you even prouder.
Fine. Let's set them up to
This'll
level
work
some to
better
level
now.
3.
I'll make you even prouder.
Good enough for me. The rest have a lot of training to do. Now each of them have 2 blades, which will make the journey a bit more easier.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No.
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to Amalthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what Amalthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Okay. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
So you're trying to take down Malos. We must. He's already sunk the Korean Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the world of Allrest. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you've got another Aegis in the party. Word. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna, and not necessarily to bring Malos to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. You do that, it'll be a damn sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth here is a blade of Amalthus, just like Malice. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic? I am being realistic. If it's Amalthus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done? Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have, rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now I join your little traveling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? I suppose so. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped how? Oh, so you were just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? That I forgot. Dummy. Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malos? I still can't believe Mithra actually says this. Let's see to it that that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikala, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistance camp. If we can collect the ingredients, that should be enabled to make enough antimiconics for all 5 of us humans. What do we need? Tawny carrots and nest extract, I believe. We can get the tawny carrots around the grasslands. And to obtain the next extract, we'll have to defeat Xenoblade. Alright then, let's get going. And thus begins the next main quest, to cross a desert.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Let's get that underway. Yep, it means we need to beat down Xenoblade so that way you can get the extract. We have carrots, we need extract. And look and behold, Xenoblade, right on schedule.
These guys should be no problem. My senses are focused and we can hold this off.
Hopefully these things don't give us a pain in the butt of an issue. Yeah, topple. Launch. Smash. That's how you destroy people. That's how you get the job. What the? Alright, that's actually pretty surprising. Although honestly, I really did not expect that. Okay, what got him fed up? Smash, please. Thanks.
These guys should be no problem.
Let's just get to wrecking now. Really, it attracts reinforcements. Not the most fun way to go about it. Nice, we get a next extract. Great. Alright, we got 2 extracts so far. We need 3 more. But I swear, how hard can it be just to get rid of it? Let's first take care of these Terran Rick first. I hope we don't anger them though. Faster! Faster! Fair enough, at least that'll work. Launch Ice 2. I mean, look at this. We're actually kicking butt and taking names. We're actually managing this a bit better. Yeah, you like the high underground, don't you think? Yeah, that did it. And we also gain 100-year wave. Alright, let's take care of this.
The ether bends as I
No, we don't have enough. We need to level up the manipulate ether. But in the meantime, let's take care of a nest. Seriously, we're gonna start wrecking people a lot faster. Nice, we got more next extract. This is gonna make my work easy. Didn't take us that long. We only need one more. What? Okay, fine. Besides, I kind of like forming the whole driver combo complete thing. Yeah, launch stone. Yeah, that did it. Now everyone's at level 25. Mithra gained key affinity level 3. Aha! Found ya! Not enough. I still need a little bit more.
This should let everyone relax more.
Looks like you're getting the hang of me.
At least this is actually going to help Mithra big time.
Fisticuffs favor the prepared.
Good. Now we gotta increase trust with him so we can reach it up to level 2. This game's gonna have me requiring a lot of time, and I'm already 5 hours in and level 25. Okay, time to beat them down.
These guys should be no problem. Indeed, let us band together.
Faster. Faster. Nice, we got the last Nessus strap. Top all. I like it how we all work in synergy. It makes it so much more satisfying. Now we need to head to the garrison and ask them to build the ingredients. Once we get that in, that's it. Alternatively, what's the point of making it all the way back when you can just simply do this? Helps speed things up, right?
Even on familiar ground,
And it's right around here. Hey, Mungo. Hello there, Mungo. Prince Adam, and your companions by your side. If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some endeavor traversing preparation? Bang on the mark. Here's enough Tony carrots and next extract for several people's shares and revenues. Very good. It never hurts to be well positioned. You have no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the resistance and the people of Aletta. Huh? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, your majesty. Wonderful. Sorry, Mongo, I'm not sure I follow you. To think this day would finally come. The long years I spent waiting for your majesty to ascend the throne. Adam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, the thought never even crossed my mind. What's all this coming from, Mungo? Yes, His Majesty the King has a kind heart, no doubt about it. A little too kind at times to do what he must. I fear that many of his subjects long for decisive and resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. Prince Adam, if only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Prince Adam possessed great virtue, but I must humbly assert that your Majesty has at least an equal portion. I concur absolutely with Aegaeon, your Majesty. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler or bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only to protect Torna, not take it over. Really? Well, that's a terrible shame if you ask me, your majesty. I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo, but either way, that kind of talk is unwise, to say the least. Prince Zatar is notoriously insecure. If you heard something like that, things can get pretty interesting. Interesting? It's alright for some. Heh, anything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, your majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as your majesty. Well then, my good apothecary, for how much can we acquire your fine desert medicine? Ah yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me, I got a little sidetracked there. I'll just take the ingredients and combine them post-haste. There we are. Desert medicine for 5. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then, now at last we can finally cross Let Bridge and make for the capital. I'll pray for the safety of your journey, your majesty. Pray for the safety of your journey. And that takes care of the main story quest across the desert.
Good enough for you?
Now our next stop is Oresco, the royal capital. But this is where we'll end it here, because next time we're going to be heading towards the capital up top and continuing on. So that's it for another part of Xenoblade 2 Torna. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click the bell, so that way you'll be notified of when I'll upload next. Want to support the channel? Consider supporting me on Patreon. All it takes is $1 a month. Or if you want to get a shot at the end of the video, it takes 5. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.